The process of saying goodbye to a loved one who is dying is, of course, extremely difficult and very painful. And it's even tougher when you live on the other side of the country and you are desperate to get there in time. That's exactly what happened to one woman from Victoria. And just as she thought she was on her way to see her mother in time, she hit a roadblock. But she got help from a perfect stranger. Here's A News reporter Louise Hartland with her story.
Thanks. Let's go one more.
Thank
there we
you.
go. We're done.
It's not the greeting you would expect between an airport screening officer and a passenger. But for these two, a hug is a natural choice. Last month, Lynn Ross got a phone call everyone dreads. Her mother was dying of terminal cancer.
The doctor called to say that she didn't think she had very much time left.
Lynn knew she had to get to her mother's bedside in Ontario fast. She booked the last flight out that day, frantically packed and rushed to the airport and through security.
And I thought I should get a drink to take on the flight. And I went over to the vending machine and looked in my purse, and I had no wallet. So I had no credit cards, I had no driver's license, I had no cash. And then I started to panic.
That's where Gordin comes in. He was working in the screening area, and after a thorough search, still no wallet. But Gordin knew she had to get on that flight.
So I diverted her to the bank machine and took $100 out and gave it to her and wrote down my phone number and said, just, when you get back into town, give me a call and pay me back. And off she went.
If he hadn't have done that, I might not have got on that plane. I might have been too scared to get on the plane without having any resources at all. And that would have made me miss that chance to know that she could go peacefully.
Lynn's last chance to say goodbye in the nick of time.
I got there and was able to spend about an hour and a half with my mom. And she knew I was there. She squeezed my hand, and I just told her that it's okay now. I'm here, and you can let go. And she did.
When Lynn got back to Victoria, she paid Gordin a visit.
And then she came back, and she clearly can't count because she gave me back $150, which I then donated to the Cancer Society.
Because like so many of us, Gordin's life has been touched by cancer too. One of the reasons, besides his big heart, that compelled him to help Lynn. And now the two are taking donations for the Cancer Society in Lynn's mother's name for the Brenda Ross Good Samaritan Fund, in hopes people will see the good in giving, because the world just needs more Gordins. In North Saanich, Louise Hartland, A News.